Are you familiar with TCM or traditional Chinese medicine? Welcome today to the Nature's Mysteries Medicine Show. I'm Michelle Wildflower. Today is episode 55, and we're talking all about traditional Chinese medicine in this series. Today's episode is actually about the three treasures. So thank you for joining us. I'm Michelle Wildflower. I am the founder and alchemist for Nature's Mysteries Apothecary. I'm also the director of education at Nature's Mysteries Academy of Holistic Health. We're accredited with the American Association of Drugless Practitioners, and upon completion of our Holistic Health Practitioner program, you can apply to them to become a board certified holistic health practitioner. How cool would that be? So our next session begins September 12th. And if helping others calls to you, then we'd love to have you join us. So go to naturesmysteries.com and learn more. Punch on or click on Nature's Mysteries Academy. Anyway, getting back to this show, which is about traditional Chinese medicine today. It's actually TCM, which is the shortened version for it, is actually an ancient herbal system of health and wellness that's been used in China for thousands of years. TCM encompasses a range of practices, including herbal medicine, acupuncture, massage, exercise or qigong, and dietary therapies surrounding the belief that there are three treasures: qi, shen, and jing, which we're going to discuss more about right now. So how many of you know what qi is, right? Qi is something that you might have heard before. Maybe you're not familiar with it, but qi is actually, it's our life force, or in homeopathy, they actually call it your vital force. So it's kind of like, it's that life force within you that kind of keeps you alive. People have all different words for it. You could think of it as your spirit or your soul. And experiencing too much mental and physical stress can affect our qi, leading to disturbances like stagnant energy within organs, such as the liver and kidneys. Then there's Shen, which is like our spirit or mind, enabling us to think and feel, which is responsible for our emotional and cognitive presence. The final treasure is Jing, our essence, which determines our physical and energetic characteristics. Just like our qi, Jing is also diminished if we undergo extreme stress, keeping our essence and vitality healthy with a holistic lifestyle, nutritious diet, and Chinese herbs as needed is what's recommended. So there are a few fundamental principles that I wanted to go over to make sure that you understand. Like I said, qi is the vital force that flows through the body, and health is believed to be a state of balance in the flow of qi. Number 2 is the yin and yang concept. And this is a concept of dualism, describing how seemingly opposite forces are interconnected and interdependent in the natural world. Balance between yin and yang is essential for health. Number 3 is there's 5 elements. So sometimes people speak of 4 elements. In traditional Chinese medicine, there's actually 5 that they believe in. And the theory is that the universe and the body are composed of these 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water, which interact and affect each other. Each element corresponds to specific organs and functions within the body. Number 4 is our meridian system, and this is actually a network of pathways through which qi flows throughout our body. Acupuncture points are located on these meridians. And number 5, diagnosis and treatment. TCM diagnosis involves observing, listening, asking, and touching to determine the state of qi, the balance of yin and yang, and the condition of the 5 elements. Treatment aims to restore balance and harmony within the body. According to Dr. Michael Tierra, who is the author of the book The Way of Herbs, which is one of my favorite books, he has a list of yin and yang conditions. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about what the yin conditions would be, just so that you're familiar with what those look like. So yin would be cold. So it would be conditions or symptoms where cold is present, like cold hands and feet, poor circulation, muscle cramps and spasms, subnormal fears, a desire for warmth. And it's kind of a deficient state. So you might think like anemia, underweight, low vitality, weak breath, vitamin and mineral or protein deficiency, paleness, clear urine, timidity, it's easy for me to say, fatigue and tiredness. So deep, tolerates or prefers deep massage, involves internal organs and sensitive emotional states. Wet, so that would be like frequent urination, thin clear mucus, history of eating raw foods, fruits and vegetables, watery stools containing undigested foods. And like I said, deficient, so that would be a weak pulse, feels slow, sunken, or deep. Tongue appears pale, lightly encoded. So those would be yin conditions. And then yang conditions would be more like hot symptoms. So that would be like irritability or hot hands and feet, inflammatory high fevers, burning sensation, desire for cool things, excess, which would be like red face, high blood pressure, rapid breathing, loud, coarse speech, insomnia, cloudy urine, overweight, superficial aversion to deep massage or pressure on the abdomen, acute ailments, ailments due to exposure from damp, cold, or wind, dry, whereas yin was wet, yang is dry. So that would be like dry mouth, history of eating meat, constipation, mucus is thick, yellow, white, or tinged with blood. The tongue is heavily furred, coated white, yellow, red, or purple. And the pulse feels rapid and forceful and full. So can you kind of see a difference there between yin conditions and yang? They're just, the opposite of each other, basically. And yin and yang correspondences, the characteristics of herbs has been classified already for us for thousands of years ago, taking all of the guesswork out of it. So it's not like you have to try to figure out the energy of an herb to see which would be the best option in treatment, taking into consideration the constitution of the patient while identifying the tendency of the illness suggests the remedy required. Ancient texts have divided herbs into yin qualities or yang qualities, yin being watery, quiet, deficient, and yang being dry, outward, and excessive. An excellent resource if you want to learn more about this for treating illness utilizing these principles is Jason Blalock, and I'll post a link to his informative website at the end of this show, I'll put it in the comments. And on his website, he has information with regards to which foods contain which properties. So you can not only utilize herbs and plant allies in your healing, but you could also use fruits and vegetables, which wouldn't that, if since you're eating anyway, it would be awesome to be treating yourself with food. Remember, Hippocrates said, let food be thy medicine, let thy medicine be thy food. So we definitely are what we eat, right? We all know that now. Everyone knows that, right? Okay, good. So any number of treatments might be suggested, or therapies, which include but are not limited to herbal medicine, which is the use of various plant, animal, and mineral substances to create formulas that address specific health issues, acupuncture, Qigong, dietary therapies. And if you're wondering about its applications and efficacy, traditional Chinese medicine is actually used to treat a wide range of conditions, including pain, digestive upset, and disorders, stress, respiratory issues, and even more than just that. Basically, any issues with any part of your body, they can treat with Chinese medicine and herbs without debilitating side effects, right? Because unfortunately, where we live, if you go to your conventional doctor and try to have a symptom treated, it will involve side effects that they'll just tell you are part of it, but they're actually not side effects. They're kind of like direct effects of the medication, right? A side effect would be if you actually got benefit from it. So the efficacy of TCM treatments varies, and while many find relief with it, it's actually complementary and can be used with conventional medicine as well if you choose to use both in your treatment plan. It has a great integration with modern medicine. There's growing interest in TCM with Western medical practices, especially for chronic conditions and preventative care. Research and clinical trials are ongoing to better understand and validate the mechanisms and effectiveness of TCM practices. We know they work. They've been around for thousands of years, so now they're just trying to do the research to try to prove and figure out how do they work and why do they work. But really, it doesn't matter, right? Because as long as they work and help us to get better, that's what we're grateful for, right? So cultural and philosophical context, TCM is deeply rooted in Chinese philosophy, culture, and history, reflecting a holistic approach to health and wellness, emphasizing the interconnectedness of the body, mind, and environment, which we all know that they're connected now, right? Chinese medicine knew that long ago. So we're only beginning to understand what they've known for a very long time. And next week, we'll be exploring 3 Chinese herbs in episode 56 that I wrote about in my book and how to use them. So if you'd like to take your knowledge of plant medicine and herbal preparations a little bit farther, enrollment is now open for our Holistic Health Practitioner program. In 12 short weeks, you could be applying to become a board-certified Holistic Health Practitioner, because we're accredited with the American Association of Drugless Practitioners. And we just finished up with our winter session. We now have 22 graduates that have gone through our program, and we're celebrating over a year. We had our year anniversary a couple of months ago. And in the program, we're actually profiling 33 different herbs. We go over growing, harvesting, storing, preparations, applications. We have scholarships available and payment plan options, and we'd love to have you join us. You can go to naturesmysteries.com for more information. If anyone wants to hop on a call to just get a little more information, I'm always happy to do that. I love talking about plant medicine. And like I said, if you have any other questions, you can go to naturesmysteries.com, or you can direct message us through our Instagram page at Nature's Mysteries CBD, or on our Nature's Mysteries Apothecary Facebook page. So I thank you so much for joining us today, where we learned about Chinese medicine, a little bit about its history, and the three treasures, Qi, Shen, and Jing. And next week we'll learn about the three herbs that we can use that are used in Chinese medicine that can help us feel better. How does that sound? Okay, great. So thank you for joining us and discovering the essence of plant medicine. Take care.